Before we dive in, I want to warn you, what you're about to hear isn't just a story. It's a chilling reflection of a reality too many families have faced. If you're new here, hit subscribe for more gripping true crime stories that shed light on the truth behind the headlines. If you believe stories like these deserve to be heard, smash the like button and share this video. Your voice matters. Archer City, Ohio, was the kind of Midwest town that wore its struggles on its sleeve. Once a hub of steel and automotive dreams, it had been battered by factory closures and economic decline. By the summer of 2016, a humid tension hung in the air. Unemployment, rising crime, and simmering beneath it all, a wound of race and distrust that had never quite healed. Our story begins on a suffocating July evening. The sun dipped below rows of boarded-up storefronts, leaving behind pockets of restless youth, flashing cop cars, and the promise of another long, uneasy night. Meet. Key characters: Malik Johnson, 27, black, quiet poet, part-time warehouse worker. Malik had a gentle soul, an infectious laugh, and the burden of supporting his younger sister since their mother's cancer diagnosis. Officer Daniel Hargrove, 41, white, a 10-year veteran of the Archer City PD, known for his aggressive approach and spotless disciplinary record, at least on paper. Tanya Johnson, Malik's 19-year-old sister, fierce, outspoken, and never one to back down from a fight. Chief Marsha Hinton, Archer City's first black police chief, brought in to clean up the department after a series of public scandals. Journalist Zoe Martinez, reporter for the Archer Tribune, determined to expose the truth behind the statistics. On the night of July 14th, Malik left his shift at the Lark Distribution Center, his mind already on the poetry night at the Rose Petal Cafe. He never made it there. 10:23 p.m., corner of Monroe and Ash. Malik drove a beat-up Honda Civic, expired tags, cracked taillight. Officer Hargrove spotted him and radioed in. Possible 1050 black Honda. Plates faded. "I'm gonna check it. Out." What happened next would set off a storm that would change Archer City forever. The initial encounter, Bodycam footage, later leaked, shows Malik pulling over, both hands on the wheel, visibly nervous. Hargrove approaches, hand already on his holster. His tone is sharp, suspicious. Malik stutters, "Officer, did I do something wrong?" Hargrove, "Step out of the vehicle, now." Malik hesitates. Rain is pouring. He's scared. He tries to call Tanya. Hargrove yanks the door open, drags Malik out. A scuffle, shouts. Malik's face slams against the hood. A knee digs into his back. Incoherent pleas. "I can't breathe. I have asthma. Please!" A crowd forms. Cell phones come out. The next moments, backup arrives. Officers Jane Llewellyn and Mark Frazier. Malik's wrists are cuffed, but the pressure on his back remains. Rainwater mixes with blood on the pavement. Tanya arrives, shoves through the crowd, screams at the cops to stop. Malik's body goes limp. For 6 minutes, bystanders beg for someone to check his pulse. None do. Paramedics arrive too late. Malik is pronounced dead at Archer Memorial. This isn't fiction. This is what happened and what was captured, not just by police cams, but by more than a dozen bystanders' phones. And yet, the official report told a different story. Chief Hinton, barely 6 months into her tenure, faces a city on edge. The Archer Tribune headline, "Black man dies in police custody, community demands answers." Early red flags, police statement. Subject resisted arrest, appeared to be under the influence. Medical episode occurred post-restraint. The official autopsy. Cause of death, acute cardiac event. Family hires Dr. Beverly Chen, a renowned independent pathologist who finds deep bruising, a fractured rib, and signs of asphyxiation. The Johnson family fights back, Tanya live streaming. From their apartment vows to make them say his name. The hashtag Justice for Malik trends nationwide. Vigils, protests, and growing anger demanding the bodycam footage be released. Journalist Zoe Martinez launches her own investigation. She interviews witnesses. Many say Malik never resisted. Some claim they heard racial slurs. She digs into Hargrove's record, no formal complaints, but several unofficial reports of excessive force against young black men, all unsubstantiated. Zoe contacts an anonymous officer who claims the department protects its own and erases bodycam footage. Meanwhile, Chief Hinton is caught in a vice. Pressure from City Hall to restore calm, outrage from the black community, resistance from the rank-and-file cops. Breakthroughs. Zoe receives an encrypted drive, an anonymous leak. It contains uncut bodycam footage from all three officers, plus internal chat logs. The logs include chilling texts. Hargrove: "This city's going to hell. They need to learn respect." Llewellyn: "Just like last time. Don't write it up." The footage is damning. Shows officers laughing, delaying the paramedics, joking about another one bites the dust. Public pressure explodes. Protests swell. Chief Hinton suspends the officers, launches a special review. Key evidence autopsy photos show clear asphyxiation marks. Cell phone videos show Malik never threw a punch or kicked. Bodycam footage contradicts police statements. Dispatch logs show an unexplained 6-minute delay in calling paramedics. Department records reveal a pattern. 5 black men had died in Archer PD custody in the last 10 years. None of the officers ever faced discipline. Controversies and unanswered questions. Was there a conspiracy inside the department to protect bad officers? Why were the initial reports full of copy-paste language? Did City Hall know about the cover-up? Rumors swirl. Was Malik targeted because he'd witnessed a different beating weeks earlier? Witnesses begin receiving anonymous threats. National. Attention descends on Archer City. CNN, MSNBC, and Black Lives Matter activists arrive. Sharpton, Crump, and others amplify the case. DOJ launches a federal civil rights investigation. Chief Hinton receives death threats and is doxxed online. The city divides. Some residents defend Hargrove, blaming Malik's attitude. Most see a pattern. Too many dead black men, too many excuses. Tanya Johnson emerges as a leader. She organizes peaceful marches, speaks on national TV, and meets with lawmakers. The price paid. The Johnsons receive hate mail. Their windows are smashed. Tanya's scholarship is revoked after a smear campaign, but more and more Archer residents join the fight for justice. After months of delays, the officers are charged. Hargrove: involuntary manslaughter, civil rights violations. Llewellyn and Frazier: accessory to manslaughter, obstruction of justice. The trial: Zoe Martinez live tweets every session. Chief Hinton testifies, "The thin blue line isn't an excuse for murder." Medical experts clash over autopsy results. Defense tries to smear Malik's character, bringing up an old shoplifting charge from when he was 17. Prosecutors show jury the raw footage. Gasps fill the courtroom. If you're watching this and feel outraged, leave a comment below. Do you think officers should be held to a higher standard? Let us know. And if you haven't yet, subscribe for more stories the mainstream media won't tell. The verdict: jury finds Hargrove guilty on all counts. Llewellyn is convicted of obstruction. Frazier is acquitted. Sentencing: Hargrove gets 18 years. The crowd outside the courthouse erupts in cheers and tears. For Tanya, the fight is far from over. The DOJ issues a scathing report. Systemic racism, a culture of silence, and evidence tampering at Archer PD City Council promises reforms. Body cams, civilian review boards, implicit bias training. Some officers resign in protest, but for every step forward, the shadows remain. A mural of Malik is defaced within a week. Tanya gets a new death threat. 6 months later, another young black man dies in police custody, this time in a different city, but the story is eerily similar. Zoe's final article reads, "In Archer City, justice wasn't a finish line. It was a flicker, a torch passed from one generation to the next. The question isn't whether Malik's life mattered. The question is, how many more times must we ask?" Unanswered questions. Was Malik really targeted because he saw too much? Why? Did the city's leadership only act when national cameras arrived? Are there still officers deleting footage and hiding evidence in Archer PD? Did the jury's decision mark real change? Or was it just a way to calm the storm? How many other Maliks will never make the news? Tanya's words at the vigil, "My brother's name will not fade." If you're listening, if you believe we need change, don't look away. Share his story. Say his name. The sun rises over Archer City. Another day, another protest, another plea for justice. The story of Malik Johnson is just one thread in a tapestry woven with grief, courage, and hope. As you watch, remember, behind every headline, every hashtag is a real person, a family, a future stolen too soon. Malik's story is not unique. All across America, families pay the price of black skin in encounters that turn fatal. But every voice raised in protest, every story shared, brings us one step closer to justice. What do you think? Will real change ever come? Or are these tragedies doomed to repeat? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this story moved, you subscribe, like, and share, because silence helps no one, and your voice could be the spark that brings about real change.